everyone, it's Hannah Rose and welcome back to my channel. Sorry that I didn't post the last 2 weeks. I didn't really have any inspiration for a video, so I just decided to not post because I didn't really want to force a video that wasn't too good. Anyway, so I do have an idea for a video now, so I'm back, and I'm probably going to be back for the next few weeks because I do have a few other ideas. They're all probably going to be like sit down talk videos like this because I can't really do anything else besides this, or maybe like speed paints or something. So yeah, but if you have any ideas of what I could do, just comment below and just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll probably do it, unless it's like what's threatening, so that I might not do. But yeah, just comment what you want to see me do, because I don't really have that much of ideas. That wasn't English, but like I don't have many ideas of what I want to do, so open to suggestions. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about confidence and like how to kind of like build that. I know it seems kind of random to talk about confidence right now, but like since we're all like all at school right now, and we're all like homeschooled. But once we go back to school, like when I go back to school next year, and I'll be in grade 12, and yeah, like I'd have to have like my confidence again, I guess, and like that's a big part of life, and being just like, yeah, well, confident with yourself and your personality and who you are as a person, and just being not afraid of who you are. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about today, is ways to just sort of like not care what people think of you, and to just be confident with the person that you are, and not necessarily like change yourself, because like changing yourself is probably not the best solution. And if you don't like something about your personality, or like you have like a bad habit that you want to get rid of, you can improve yourself, but don't necessarily change yourself, because that's probably not like a super healthy thing to do. And like, well, me, I have been trying to change myself, change my personality a lot to kind of be the best version of myself, but I shouldn't try and change my personality. I should just try and improve it. And so that's what I want to do. And I have not been the most confident person in the world either, as kind of weird as that may seem, because like I seem reasonably confident on here, or I don't know if I seem, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty confident. So yeah, but then again, I'm just talking to a camera and then playing myself on the internet, so I'm not really talking to people, but it's kind of the closest you can get right now. But yeah, I haven't been the most confident person ever, because like, well, at the start of high school in grade 9 and 10, I was the most boring puddle-like person you could ever meet, probably. Because I never spoke in class, I was never interesting, I was just very kind of just like, I just sat there and I was just like, okay, no one look at me, no one talk to me, just pretend I'm invisible, because I didn't want anyone to, talk to me, to pay attention to me, because I just wanted to be, I don't know, just like in the shadows and just not, like participating in, so that no one can like get to know me, I guess. Probably because I didn't have the greatest reputation back in grade school, like back in like middle school, like grade 5 through 8, because I moved here to where I live now when I was in grade 5, or like the summer of grade 5. So yeah, it was different to be like in a completely different area with different people, and I had to completely start over and make new friends. And I did not go down the popular girl route. I tried to go down the popular girl route, but it didn't work. And I was never cut out to be a popular girl, and as you can see now, like I would never be able to be like that. And I don't think I would ever have been like that, or I would have just like forced that popularity and just been fake like all the popular girls. So instead I kind of chose like another route with like the not popular girls. Well, popular girl. Throughout of grade 5 through 8, I only had 1, maybe 2 friends. I had a very small group of friends, and that kind of like reflected badly on the rest of the class, because the rest of the class hated me and hated my friend because we were different, because we weren't afraid to be ourselves and weren't afraid to express ourselves the way that we are, because I guess nowadays everyone has to be plastic and fake to fit right in, and I don't like that. I don't like that fakeness. That's why I didn't care, and I still don't care that I'm not popular, because I would rather be not popular with very little friends than super popular with a boyfriend and a bunch of girly friends that are all plastic and fake and lie and stab you in the back every other day. So yeah, sorry for going on that popular rant. I don't like popular people. They have hurt me many times in the past. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have hurt me in the past, but that's a story for another time. But yeah, I think what it all comes down to, especially with high school, in like any really social aspect of life, is that you need to have confidence. Because like if you're super like timid and are easily pushed around, then like you're not really gonna go anywhere in life. So like you need to know like who you are and be confident with who you are, so that you can stand up to bullies and to people that feel like they can take advantage of you. And I have like a few stories of like stuff that's happened to me in the past where like I haven't had a lot of confidence. And I guess like the story that I'm gonna tell you, just like from I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tell you my story from grade 9 up to grade 11, before this whole like COVID stuff happened with quarantine and I can go back to school. So yeah. So it all started like grade 9. I went to high school, and like it was my first year of high school, and I knew that I wasn't going to really be popular. I knew that I wasn't going to have a very big group of friends, and I still don't, which is fine. Like I said, I'd rather have a small group that is somewhat reliable. Originally, I was in a group of like 6 people, counting myself. I'm not gonna like say names or anything like that, but yeah, I have been in a group with 5 cool people. One of them was like my best friend since grade 5. And then the other 4 were people that I met in high school, but like they already knew each other reasonably well. So yeah, it was just sort of like between me and this other girl that were fairly new and didn't really have like a whole lot of like, I mean like we were all good friends, but like 4 of them knew each other beforehand, before me and this other girl did. So yeah, and I don't know, but like it was fine, and we had a good relationship, and we had a pretty good friendship, and it was great and whatever. I was not the most confident person ever, because I just kind of wanted to sink into the shadows and just that no one would pay attention to me after what happened in middle school, because I got bullied a lot for the person that I was. And well, both me and my friend were bullied a lot because we spent a lot of time together. It was just the 2 of us, and unfortunately they were very negative towards us just being the 2 of us, and they would go as far as to call us like lesbians and to say like, oh yeah, you guys are so attracted to each other. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with lesbian or gay or any of that kind of stuff. Personally, I'm completely straight, but I don't speak for my friends or what kind of sexuality they identify as, but I don't want to get into that. That's a whole other topic that I can make an entire other video about. So if you want to hear my opinion on that, comment below, but I'm not planning on making a video like that. Anyway, so yeah, like we're close friends, whatever. We go to high school. There's like 4 other people there, and like I became good friends with all of them, and grade 9 was reasonably good. Like I fit in, and it was nice to have like my own small group of friends in classes. When I didn't have any of my friends with me, I was very just quiet and like don't talk to me, and yeah, just like not very confident in the person that I was, because I didn't want to get bullied again. I had a few like relationships, I had like a few like making friend relationships with people, and some of them lasted, some of them didn't. there's I only really had like one like friend that was a guy, and it just, I mean, like, he was nice, first person to ever talk to me in high school, and we were good friends through 9 and 10, but again, I did not have the confidence to, like, I don't know, talk to him, but like, I don't even know, he was a really hard person to read, but yeah, we were friends-ish, and I just didn't have the confidence, and I think if I did have the confidence to be myself, maybe he would have liked me more, I don't know. There's no point of like woulda, coulda, shoulda, but like, yeah, I don't know. So it was just a nice friendship there for a while that was very kind of choppy and off and on, and there's nothing between the two of us anymore, so that's good-ish, I think. Yeah, probably for the best, so yeah. Anyway, I'm not making this video about relationships or anything like that. And then grade 9, I guess that was kind of it for grade 9. Then grade 10. Grade 10 was not the best year of my life. Well, okay, not the best year of my life happened midway through grade 9. Something really bad happened to me. I don't want to kind of tell what happened to me. It was a very traumatic time in my life. It didn't really affect me a whole lot first, but grade 10 was when it kind of hit me hard. And in grade 10, I was just very kind of like scared and angry and worried, and kind of just, I don't know, it took a toll on me, the thing that happened. And like, I don't know, like, it just kind of got me thinking of like, wow, that was bad. So yeah, that didn't really help with my confidence either. I felt scared. I felt very kind of like I need to close myself off even more now that this has happened to me, and I can't tell anyone about this because I don't want anyone to know that there's something wrong with me. And so yeah, I just was very even more closed off and started acting a little weird, I guess, around my friends and around other people because I didn't want to open up, and that just kind of drained my confidence even more, and I didn't want people to like, yeah, know me and talk to me because like I didn't feel like I liked the way that I was, and yeah, I don't know, it wasn't a great time. Until this big fight with my friends happened and this big blow up within the group, and me and this other girl that I grew close to, she and I kind of drew away from the group, and that's the first time I ever opened up to someone about what happened to me. And after that, she became like my best friend there for probably about the rest of grade 10, or like a good portion, at least like 3 or 4, maybe 5 months, maybe even half a year, I don't know, I can't really remember, but, and it's just been us two for like, yeah, probably about half a year, and it was good to have a friend. The two of us were completely polar opposite from each other, but we were still good friends. And then I felt better, I think, once I talked to once I kind of revealed my secret and told her about my past, and so that helped me out a little bit. I felt reasonably happier, I guess, and I slowly got a bit more confidence. I slowly kind of was liking myself a little bit more. The same with me and this girl was that we had nothing really in common, really. Like, the only thing that we had in common was an organization that we were part of outside of school, and our, I guess, kind of competitive nature, maybe? I don't know. And yeah, it went pretty well. Very slowly, I kind of came back to the group, and they accepted me again, and I became good friends with them again. And my friend kind of drifted away from them, and also kind of drifted away from me. I think one of the main things that kind of caused her to drift away was that one thing that I do not like about her is that she thinks that she can take advantage of me, or she thought that she could take advantage of me and kind of like push me around because I didn't really have a whole lot of confidence. One of her habits was that she would always want to steal my phone, And one day after exams for second semester, this is during the summer, like right before we would have graduated grade 10, she stole my phone for probably, I'm not even like exaggerating about this, maybe the 10th time throughout like grade 9 and 10. And that was kind of it. Like you probably can't really tell this from me, but I am not a very patient person. So, and like I kind of like lose my patience very, very quickly, and that was kind of like the last straw of it. I just kind of lost it, and I don't really yell at people. I don't really get angry, but this was just that one time that I couldn't take it anymore, and I just yelled. I yelled. Like, the entire neighborhood probably could have heard me, because we were at a park. She stole my phone, she wouldn't give it back, and I yelled at her to give it back to me. She finally did after a solid like 30 minutes. And then, well, she gave it back to me, and then she ran back to the school, so we kind of got into a bit of a fight. I felt bad afterwards, but I finally learned how to stand up to her. I finally learned to gain confidence like that, and sometimes you need to do that. Like, sometimes, not necessarily going like a yelling rampage, but like stand up to people that you think that they can take advantage of you, because they're not going to stop taking advantage of you until you stand up to them and say stop. Like, no, you can't do that. And so I finally did that, and it worked. And yeah, I don't know, it's been a little not quite the same between us for a while, but we're still good friends. She's not part of the group anymore, but we still talk and hang out sometimes. And then after that, like this summer, I went to this sort of like art workshop thing, and that's when I met a bunch of people that were a lot like me and that had similar interests, and that really helped my confidence, because I found people there that understood me and liked the things that I liked, because that's one thing about my group of friends, is that no one likes the things that I like. Like, no one is an artistic person. I'm the only one that's reasonably creative. So yeah, I met people there that I genuinely really liked, and I clicked with some of them pretty easily. And yeah, it was really good, so that helped my confidence. And so when grade 11 rolled around, I was a lot more confident in the kind of person who I am now. I am a lot more kind of, I guess, sort of risk-taking, I don't know, but like, I am more kind of accepting of myself now, and like the person that I am for the most part. I'm still trying to improve myself as much as possible, but I like who I am now a lot better than how I was before in grade 9 and 10. So that really helped me out, was meeting people who are a lot like me. Yeah, so this video is getting long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. But yeah, so that's sort of like what happened, and now like I feel like I am a lot more confident. I still want to improve my confidence, because I feel like you could always improve yourself at like any time. So when I go back into grade 12, I want to be a lot more confident, build up my confidence again, and just sort of be the person that I am, and just be that person to like the fullest extent, I guess. And well, my biggest struggle is probably talking up in front of the class, and so I'm going to try and do that more in grade 12 and try and just be a bit more fearless. So yeah, I had an interesting high school career. It's not over yet. I still have one more year to go, and I hope that I can improve myself more and make myself more confident and fearless and just a better person. So hopefully this has kind of helped you, and just sort of like a takeaway message of like, be yourself, don't be afraid to stand up to other people, and I don't know, just do what you feel is right, and don't be afraid to stand out and be different from the crowd, because everyone that's ordinary and in the crowd, they're not gonna like accomplish anything super special in life. Like, if you want to be someone that's different, or someone that's like kind of like, I don't know, like if you want to have a successful, bright future, I think the best way to go is to be different from everyone else. And that's what I want to do, is I want to be different from everyone else. I don't want to be normal. I just want to be me. because I know that I am different from everyone else, and I don't want to be normal, and I'm not going to be normal, and I'm going to stand up for myself and be as fearless as possible, and I'm going to try and be as confident as possible, and just be the best version of myself that I can possibly be. And I hope you guys would want to try and be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be too. Anyway, I hope you liked that video. I hope it helps in any way, and I will see you next week, darling.